What's up, everybody? That's all right that you're early, Velvet. I don't have a problem with that at all. Good to see you. I guess you got the message from Nancy. I'm actually setting up for somebody else to watch. There we go. How you doing tonight? I think I saw you here earlier today. You must be getting the trash. You even beat Ken. That's a surprise. Ken's normally sitting there waiting to get in. Can you hear me? Hello, hello. So how are you, Velvet? Or can't you hear? Or is Timmy hogging the internet tonight? Hey, Trinity, how you doing, sweetie? Sorry to hear you're having some problems. I just was reading about it. I'm glad at least you know what the problem is and you can deal with it accordingly. Well, it's not okay. It's just, main thing is that you know what it is and it's not real serious. I don't know much about it yet, but I'll have to do some reading on it. Glad you can make it tonight. Are you through at school yet? I mean, it's been weeks, and I thought it was only like a couple more weeks you had. Or have you started up again already? I've been putting myself in front of a brick wall tonight. Oh, my chair is not very comfortable for some reason. I know Caitlin's spending the night again tonight. Haven't seen her yet, but I know she is. Velvet, are you still here, or did we lose you? I don't know if she's here or not. I've tried to talk to her a few times, but she's not answering. Needs to turn the volume up on her phone, I guess. Well, good. Okay. I'm glad you finished with the college. So I assume you got your associate's degree okay. Yeah, I'm sure it is hard to deal with. Anything that's medical is, at a certain point, is hard to deal with for sure. Finally have some smart people in the family. college educations. They won't be like me, dumber than a box of rocks. Well, that's great. I'm proud of you, extremely proud of you. You and Sierra both. I signed up for college when I was very young too, before Jennifer was born, or right after she was already born. But Nina was pregnant for your dad, and so I had to withdraw. I was accepted at Hesser College in Manchester, New Hampshire, um, for the major was going to be electronics, but I had to withdraw. I had to work to raise children. And we would have had to move to Manchester. I guess Velvet just said, I'm an early bird tonight. I must have left or lost connection. No Ken tonight? No recon? My goodness. If you hadn't come in Velvet, I'd have been all by my lonesome, talking to myself like a nut. Maybe Velvet got back on. I don't know. She hasn't said anything yet. We have a new member named Sharotten. Hey, Ken, you're late. What's wrong with you? Yeah, I know you're here, Trinity. Are you going to join my members only? I hope. It's not very much. It's better than Patreon. Way better. It's right here on YouTube. You just look by the subscribe button on my channel and you click the join button. There's 3 different memberships. Just join the cheap one if you want. I mean, I need members. I don't have any members. Recon's supposed to join, and Nancy's going to join. I think Michaela, Kirsten, and Kylie will all be joining. And probably one of the boyfriends, hopefully. Well, I appreciate it. It's not very much. It's pretty cheap. It's like the cost of a candy bar or 2 or something. But it's only once a month, just a once a month thing. But some of the benefits are, you get drawings for free prints and stuff and discounts on any of my artwork, which I know you're going to buy some more. You said you were. So there's different levels of discount, but up to 20% off on the highest membership. But the lowest is 10% off. But it's still quite a bit more than pays for the membership. Ken, how are you doing tonight, buddy? Yeah, I offered all my the ones I did online here to discount, big time discount. But nobody, I was surprised nobody bought any of them. So I guess that was kind of a waste of time doing the video on them. Recon must be running late tonight. I've got to turn the AC down a little bit. It's a little bit warm in here. My green screen keeps falling down from the corner. Yeah. Who do you have for insurance? I use Geico. They seem to be the cheapest. Had Progressive for many years, but they went up, so I decided to change. Of course, I'm older. I'm sure that's probably why I get a lot better rate. But on our new car, which is fairly new, it's only like $73 a month. That's cheap. And my motorcycle is another $25 a month. Oh, you mean health insurance? Yeah, That's you'd have to change. That's pretty. That's usually pretty high. Blue Cross is a good company, but they're not cheap. Yeah, you can probably find a cheaper one. No, I didn't get a haircut. No, it's the same. I just made sure I combed it for a change. And I just got out of the shower a little while ago, so that's probably why. I haven't had a chance to get dirty. Wasn't outside doing stuff. Yeah, I figured it was your health insurance, Trinity. So, Velvet, are you here or not? I mean, I'm showing 4 people here. So she must be here. She's probably just listening. Man, I'm lagging like crazy. Holy crap. About 30 seconds lag. Wow. Terrible. There, you're finally answering me. Velvet, you're going to join my members only section, I hope? Nancy is, and Trinity's going to try to, and I think Michaela, Kylie, and Kirsten are. I'd rather have you there than Patreon, because this is way more controlled and you get way more benefits anyway. I'm sure you've probably seen the videos if you watched them. That tells all about it. Ah, you got a new phone. What kind of phone did you get this time? Samsung? There's Recon. Finally shows up. 14 minutes late. Yeah, I saw you. I actually thought you would come up to the RV. There was actually a pot of coffee, and Francis had just got up. Yeah, Samsung Galaxy. At least you got a better phone now, or a good phone. Yeah, we had a pot of coffee sitting there. We actually thought you'd come up to the house, but you didn't come up. So we figured you must have been busy. Well, it's showing 5. Maybe Sharotin will show up in there tonight too. And I meant to send Brad a text, but I never did. Yeah, I thought you were, so that's why I didn't bother you. I figured you were busy. I knew you was hauling off some trash and whatever, so I didn't want to interfere with what you were doing. I figured when you got done, you might actually come up. I don't think Kim was offended at all, Recon, but I'll let him speak for himself. People should be able to speak what they want to say without people being offended, really. I mean, I don't. Nobody offends anybody intentionally here. Water purification. That's expensive. Okay, no problem, Recon. If we were closer, we'd let you buy us all some Taco Bell. But we're not close enough, so lucky for you, because I'm kind of hungry tonight. I'm putting my link up on Discord. Maybe some of the Quake guys will come and join us. They have before, but not very often. Huh. Barbecue ribs tonight, baked potato and mac and cheese. That sounds good. In fact, I just bought some ribs tonight, and I thought Francis was going to make ribs for us tonight. No baked potato, but probably would have had mashed potato and maybe mac and cheese. I don't know, or or mac and cheese and a vegetable or something. Actually, that's what she was going to have. She was going to make some. She was going to make macaroni and cheese with the ribs and probably green beans, but she changed her mind and had chicken Alfredo, which I don't really care for, so I didn't have none. Hmm. Well, I put the word out on, on Discord. Maybe we'll get some people in. Maybe not. Although I could share it on Facebook. We got 6 thumbs up. That's good. I'm not sure if I've got anybody from Facebook yet or not. I don't think. Yeah, actually, I have. Um, a friend of mine named went by the name Eeyore. He came in once from Facebook. Excuse me. I think Jennifer put him up to it. But he is an old Quake buddy. That's probably why. Oh, Zero Cool's here. Oh, okay. What's up, Zero Cool? I'll have to give you a different link, I think. Hold on a minute, buddy. Leave the stream, Zero, and I'll send you a different link. I don't know why that link didn't show up for him. Didn't make sense. Guess I'll have to reload it up again. Yeah, I said your water purification sounded expensive. Yeah, because we've had them before at the group home, and they were not cheap to maintain at all. Weird. It's not giving me the correct link. That's strange. I don't know why. I think I need the. Yeah, that didn't do it either. You gotta pull up the YouTube and give them a link from there. I got somebody trying to get on. Give me a second. Let me help your guy out a little bit. Get him on here. I don't know why it's not showing the proper link when I put it on Discord. Let me see. Yeah, I gave him the wrong link. Poor guy. He tried to come in 2 or 3 times. No, I'm not painting tonight. Is that you, Zero? We're just chatting tonight about whatever. Zero, you got a different name on YouTube, huh? Make sure you subscribe. And then click that bell for all the notifications, Zero. And then you'll automatically get a notification. Because we do this live stream every night at 10:30. I don't paint live very often. I was going to do a live painting at one point here, but we didn't get to it yet because I had to move. Oh, that's your old Q2 name. Huh. I don't remember that one. That's okay. Heck, that must have been from what, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. That name. Now this bunch here is usually here all the time. Usually, it's Ken, Recon. They're my mods here from 2000s. That's what I thought. Velvet, she's here usually. Trinity is my granddaughter. She's in college. She's here. And I'm actually expecting my daughter Nancy to show up, but she hasn't yet. Velvet, ask Nancy why she didn't join up. I know you can text her easier than I can. I don't have a phone out here I can text with. Or Trinity could text her, actually. Tell her to get her butt in here. I tell you what, there's a lot of places that need water purification. I went to Indiana once to my son's place up there, and that water there was the worst I've ever had in my life. And I don't care where you were in Indiana. He was up in Gary, Indiana. That's where he was working up there for a pool table company. And that water there was ungodly awful. It was. I drank a little bit of that water, and it took me days to get the taste of it out of my mouth. It was so bad. In fact, I couldn't even drink the coffee up there. I had to go buy water, distilled water, to make coffee out of. But the problem is they actually got used to the water, even though it was horrible. They got used to it, so they made coffee with it. And so the taste of that water was in the coffee pot. It was horrible. So the next time we went up, which we went up again, I remembered to bring a coffee pot with me and water from our house. Okay, Trinity, thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Take care. We're a phone call away anytime you need to talk to somebody. Your grandmother and we're here all the time usually, so give us a call. In fact, I need to text you. I have another phone, a private phone for myself, that because Nana uses the other phone all the time. I got a little cheap phone I use. I'll have to send you that number so you can save it. I'll probably start bringing it out here in the studio with me at some point and have it out here. So what are you up tonight? What are you doing tonight, Zero? Are you playing any games tonight, or are you just goofing off? I take it you're on your phone. Have a good night, Trinity. I love you. In fact, actually, Zero, Cartman's been here once or twice too. Surprisingly. You're on your computer? Ha. Okay. Yeah, Cartman's been here before. Who else has been here? Germal T, which is actually used as another name too. One of my admins. What's his name? Gosh, what is his name? I think Wiz came on here once, maybe. Not sure. Ronan's been on here. Spade come on once. No, he didn't troll. He came on, and Ronan was on here, and Ronan actually went to my website and bought a bunch of stuff. I mean, he spent a pretty fair amount on. He got a T-shirt, a mask, I think, and a couple other things. that he bought. He bought 2 or 3 things. In fact, his wife went nuts over there. She bought a bunch of stuff. So that was good. That was great. And you got the pillow over there that your brother's got for your brother. Does he still have it? The pillow? Yeah. My son did 1 or 2 pictures of for Quake 2, and I'm thinking about putting them on my website so people can buy a pillow or whatever they want with that picture, because he's the one that passed away. So those are the only pictures left that he ever did of Quake. So I'm thinking about offering them to people if they want something with that picture on it. I haven't done it yet, but I've been meaning to ask some of the guys if any of them are interested in doing something like that, because then I would put it up there and throw a link out to people if they wanted to get one. Because he did some pretty funky stuff with Quake. I mean, he did some nice pictures for Quake. So yeah, I'll try to think of finding them pictures and put them up there online and shoot a link out to you guys if you're serious about wanting one. And it definitely he's the stuff that he did is a bit different for me from what I would do, because he's like very, very imaginative. He did some really nice stuff with Quake. So it's pretty cool. Cool, nice. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, in fact, I'm probably thinking about getting something myself with his artwork on it too, which uh, I most likely will, because my wife would want something too. Um, I've got some other pictures that he painted too somewhere, copies of them, not of Quake, but other things. He used to do some really weird stuff like mushrooms and all kinds of weird stuff. And I think he did a dragon. I know he did a dragon somewhere. A nice dragon, if I can find it. I don't know if I can find it or not. And some other nice pictures. But he had a very, very creative mind. Yeah, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. I appreciate that thumbs up. And subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hit that bell to get get all the notices that way. And one just left. I put the message out in a couple places. Nace is getting on. That's good. That's good. Great. You know, all the help I can get. Yeah, told me she was coming on earlier, but I guess she forgot. That little devil. So we got 8 thumbs up, which is good. That works. There's Nancy. Finally, you showed up. Eastern Daylight Time. Well, Eastern Standard Time is where I am. East Coast, Eastern Standard Time. 8 people. It's the most we've had on here, and I can't think of how long. It's been a long, long time. Yeah, I got a few seconds delay. Yeah. Well, we had 8. Now we're back to 7. Son of a gun. Maybe we'll get lucky and Minnie will show up too, and a few others. That would be nice. I just posted on my Discord, trying to encourage people to join up. We'll see if they will or not. I think maybe even Fryman may have been here before. I'm not sure. I can't think of who else was here. I've had there's been quite a few great guys that have been in here, but not on a regular basis, unfortunately. If Greeter was around, he'd probably jump in. I do. Every time you see a notice from me, Ken, or before you click on my channel, it says right there Eastern Daylight Time, which is Eastern Standard Time. It says it right there. So I always make sure that I put that so they'll know what time zone it's in. You just missed Trinity, Nancy. She just left just before you came on. Said she's going to be getting her diploma in the mail. She's proud as can be about that, and I'm proud of her too, for sure. Oh, you talked to her? Okay, good. Yeah, I'm not sure about what's wrong with that. I have to look it up and find out, or you can tell me later. I know it's a personal thing, so I'm not going to discuss it here. Yeah, I am both of them. I guess Sierra's got her associates too, so they both got associates, which is great. Fantastic. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think they're the first ones in the family that's got a college degree of any kind that I can recall. I hope she does. I really do. I hope she does. We're talking about Trinity. So, Zero, are you playing any games at all anymore? Of course, I haven't played Quake in forever, been months. Long. I can't remember how long it's been since I played Quake. 6 months, a year, I don't know. I haven't played anything except Solitaire or Yahtzee on my Android on the phone. You're like me. You just don't play nothing anymore, huh, Zero? I don't blame you. I'm sick of this rain. I really am. I'm really sick of it. It affects my connections and everything. She probably didn't see you, Recon, most likely. Tonight, the download is a 13.05 megabits per second, which is great download, but upload is not too great still. 0.90. I think Recon sent the rain down here. Recon, keep the rain at your place, okay? I don't want to hear no more. I'm done with it. Maybe that sneaky little old minis here anyway. They're showing 8 people. Did I say that? Well, it is better you than me. That's a fact. That's a fact. You can have all the rain you want. As you already know, I couldn't even get online the other night because of the thunderstorm we had. It was so bad. It was horrible. Horrible. Be great if we can get, this many people on every night and then some. Or maybe you could grow this channel some more so I can get more people to start coming on a regular basis. I know it's hard for people to do it. It's hard to set aside that hour. People get busy in real life and whatever, but hey, at least it's not snowing. It won't be much longer, Recon, you'll be dealing with the snow again. I won't at all. Yeah, he likes to tease everybody. So you got a water clarifier. You have a softener too, a water softener? I used the water softener at the group home, and I also used the chlorinator. Chlorinator worked pretty well. I just put a few drops of chlorine in the water automatically to purify it, and it was way cheaper. The chlorinator costs very little. Ken, snow is never good. I lived in it. There's nothing good about snow. You gotta shovel it and shovel it and shovel it. Nothing good about it. And then it melts in the spring and it makes nothing but mud. There's nothing good about that. If I was a kid, it'd be good. I, you know, I got pictures with snow in it. If you miss it that bad, I'll get you a picture with snow. I don't remember where Zero lives. Maybe he's got pictures of snow he can send you too. Or Recon can or Ken. I really don't even want to see pictures of snow. Boy, I must be lagging quite a bit. Anybody buffering? North Carolina. I've been to North Carolina before, up by Sheltree Zero, and there was more than an inch. There was, of course, I'm talking about back in the 70s. There was feet of snow. There was a foot or two of snow at least. I think that's up near Asheville. Well, I'm glad it's not buffering anyway. I know it's definitely lagging. What I'm saying now, you probably hear 30 seconds later or so. No problem, Zero. I think Sheltree, where I went up there before, I had a friend that lived up there. I think they're like 50 miles from Asheville. Um, this guy I went into service with. So I went up there to visit him and his family. And that was back in like 1974, I think. And there was a lot of snow. There really was. There was a lot of snow then. Oh my gosh, there was, of course, the roads were being plowed and whatever, and there was a lot of snow banks from the plowing, but there was well over a foot of snow. Of course, maybe it's changed now. Maybe now it doesn't have that much snow. Yeah, yeah, it's 50 miles from Asheville. Yeah, it was real. Yeah, there was a lot of mountains. I loved it. I loved the area. I told my wife once that I wouldn't mind moving to North Carolina. Because it had four seasons and there wasn't a huge amount of snow like in New Hampshire, which is where we were from. You know, we had bad snow up there, and it'd be we live up by Mount Washington, which would get down to 30 below zero. Well, they even get a little bit of snow in Georgia, but you have to go north, way up north in Georgia. Not a lot, but they do get snow up there. Nobody hangs out in snow. Well, the kids do, and unfortunately, the kids have to be supervised by the parents, so the parents get stuck hanging out in the snow, and they stand there and freeze while the kids are having a ball running around, keeping warm, sliding and on toboggans and sleds and skis and whatever, while the parents are standing there going, "Arr," hoping that the energy will wear out soon. Yeah, she's real close to me, Recon. Yeah, you got a good point, Zero. Yeah, kids should make a snowman. Yeah, I mean, that is part of being a kid. That's fun. And every kid should have the opportunity to slide in a toboggan or a sled or whatever. You know, that is definitely fun for a kid. They don't feel the cold so bad because they're too busy having fun. I remember being a kid when I was real little, small, teenager, whatever, young, under 13, and I just didn't care how cold it was. I knew I was cold, but I didn't care. I was too busy having fun. ASD, how's it going, buddy? How you doing? I see you've gone live a few times since you were here last. Little short lives or whatever they were. I watched one or two of them and went over there and liked them for you. Trying to help you out a little bit with your channel. I went to Showourarts' channel today. She's a new member here. It's a he, I think, not a she. Showourarts' new here. Been here 2 or 3 times now, and so I went and subscribed to Showourarts' channel today to help them out a little bit too. Showourarts' got like 123 subscribers already, I think, something like that. There ain't many gators around anymore. Zero. I mean, there's you really gotta look for them nowadays. I mean, we're close to the Swanee River, and yes, there's gators on the Swanee, no doubt about it. And we used to have them in my backyard, back at the group home, but there's not really that many. During a storm or after a storm, like a tropical storm or hurricane going through here or whatever, yes. The amount of rain that floods like on the way to Cedar Key from here, I've gone down that way and you see dozens of gators on the side of the roads. Dozens of them. Someone named Wild followed you on YouTube, huh? Well, that's good. I'd rather deal with gators than crocodiles. Gators are mean and can be mean enough, obviously, but crocodiles are so much bigger and so much, they're way more aggressive than a gator. I mean, they're more dangerous than a gator. Gator's bad enough, but a crocodile is 3 times as deadly as a gator. Luckily, there's not many of them around. If you went down the Swanee River, which goes right out into the Gulf of Mexico, there's saltwater crocs. The saltwater crocs down there can be 12, 14, 16 feet long. They are huge. I changed the name several days ago. I actually just added to it. I wanted to put "and more" because I wanted to do more than just artwork here. I didn't want people to come in and say, it's just art. It's not, because I do other things too. I do music. I may be doing some videos on RV repair, carpentry. I could be doing on plumbing even, or whatever. Other little things that I may want to video. Other crafts that I may want to do. I don't know. Whatever. But I put the more in there so I could cover whatever I'm doing. Well, you've all heard of the Swanee River. I mean, the song, the Swanee River. The Swanee River really is a huge river. I mean, it's really, really wide, and it's very, very fast. I think the flow of that river is like 4 or 5 miles an hour. It's a fast-flowing river. If you're following the current, you're fine. Going the other way, you got a job. You better not be paddling. You better have a motor. But, a kayak, you can do it, but you're going to work for it. Who's going to bed? Nancy? I get Nancy to, when she goes kayaking, to do a video of the Swanee River and post it up. That would be a great video. Nancy, next time you go kayaking, get one of the girls to video the Swanee River. Get a half-an-hour video of you guys kayaking down the river. I'll put it online so everybody can see it. They'd probably love to see the Swanee River. right here in Florida. Good night, whoever's leaving. I guess it's Velvet. Velvet leaving. Oh, you are soon. No energy today at all, huh? Yeah, Jennifer's fine. Jennifer's fine. You want to see alligators? The things that are really amazing, if Nancy gets lucky and can film any of them, is the sturgeons. Those sturgeon fish, they come from prehistoric time. They are humongous. They're hundreds of pounds, hundreds and hundreds of pounds, huge. They've capsized huge boats before, killed people. The sturgeons are on the Swanee River, and they always jump out of the water. They'll scare the crap out of you. They're freaking huge. If she ever gets a shot of any of them and we post it, that'll be awesome. As long as they don't get hurt. Yeah, the Santa Fe would be another good one. Yeah, without a doubt. Have a good night, Velvet. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. I'm tired all the time, ASD. I don't know. Since my wife and I moved in this RV, I am tired all the time. I don't know why. I have very little energy. I've been trying to get some energy back up. I need to do some videos. I need to get a day or two where I can just pump out a bunch of videos and not post them all up online at one time, but space them out. But I need to get out here and do a bunch of videos. I've got one planned right now. It's all set up, waiting to go. I just haven't got it done yet. Yeah, them sturgeons they have skin like dinosaur skin. Look them up online, sturgeons. They can be huge. I can't remember I think I've heard of them getting up to be 300, 400, 500 pounds or more. They've capsized huge motorboats, speedboats, and whatever. They've capsized them. Yeah, we're getting acclimated to the move for sure. But I know people don't understand that really. Most people don't understand us. All that moving we did, and it was exhausting, and whatever, and what we went through there was very exhausting for us. Hopefully, we'll start getting a lot more energy. Yeah, Google sturgeons. They are amazing. Yeah, sturgeons have killed a lot of people. Yeah, 500 pounds. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I don't know how, but the Indians, many years ago, that live on the Swanee, and the Swanee River supported a lot of Indian tribes, Seminoles and whatever, and they ate sturgeons. I don't know how they managed to kill them, but they did kill them, and they ate them. Yeah, there's been a lot of accidents on the Swanee from sturgeons. Yeah, there's been like 25, 30-foot ski boats that have been demolished by sturgeons. They just come up out of the water and slam right down on top of the boat. And they do it because they just get surprised or whatever. They're not doing it intentionally. The sturgeons don't do it intentionally. They just, bam. The real caviar? No, I didn't know that. I know their skin is tough as leather, and then some. I had a big boat at one time. My boat was a tri-hull, which means, it's a big boat, very wide and up high. The sides were really high on it. And, of course, it had the windshield and the steering wheel. It was an inboard Merc Cruiser inboard. And my father, we brought some of the clients from the group home up the Swanee River, up and down, and we had them. We saw the sturgeons coming flying out of the water. I mean, I was really nervous. My dad was driving back then. Of course, he's been gone for quite a while now, but he loved to drive the boat, and he. I had to keep telling him to watch it because we was going like 35 miles an hour. We were booking. That's fast in the water, and them sturgeons were coming flying up in front of us, all over the side of us, everything. They were everywhere. They can be scary. There's channel cats in the Swanee too. There is channel cats there. I'm not sure how the Indians survived living on the Swanee. They had to be really, really shrewd because the Swanee's got a lot of cedar trees and the trunks all tangle up all over the place. There's weeds, grass. It's infested with snakes. I mean, it's got water moccasins all over the place. You can still see moccasins, and they'll hang from the trees and drop in your boat. I know a guy. This guy is a pro fisherman, bass fisherman. He's been on the Bass Pro magazine before, from Chiefland. He had a brand new boat out, and he carried a gun with him because of snakes. He come underneath these trees hanging out over the Swanee, and a moccasin fell in his boat. He pulled his gun out, shot the boat. Before he realized, he just shot a hole in the bottom of his damn boat. He killed the moccasin, but he put one hell of a hole in the bottom of his boat. They had to plug it up real fast and get it back to shore. Bow fishing, ASD, I'm assuming you're talking about the same that Indians would do. They'd use a bow and arrow to fish with. I'm sure that's how they caught fish or killed fish. Most likely the sturgeons, that's probably how they killed them, was with a bow and arrow or a spear, or both. Oh, sure, fish can. Yeah, them sturgeons. Don't forget, sturgeons are part of the dinosaur era. They really are. That's the closest thing to a dinosaur out there is a sturgeon, probably. They say the skin is like a dinosaur's would be. Yeah, that's what I figured. They use bows and yeah, grapevines. They probably made nets out of the grapevines and stuff. And Indians, I know they had to be really thinkers about how to survive because on the Swanee there, it's a dangerous place to be. You got gators you're dealing with. You're dealing with all kinds of poisonous snakes. You got rattlesnakes, moccasins, cottonmouth moccasins. You got coral snakes, all the poisonous snakes out there too. Yeah, well, back when when the Indians did it, they used just a bow. They didn't have a. Well, they might have used grapevines. That might be what Recon's referring to. That don't sound like it, or it sounds like it. Good night, Ken. Thanks for coming, buddy. I appreciate it, bud. Take care, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow night. We are live just for like zero. We're live here every night, 10:30 normally, unless for some unknown reason I can't get on. But we are normally live every night. You're welcome to come every night, Zero. If you're bored, just jump in here and chat with us. We talk about all kinds of things, as you can see. Well, you can, but I'm pretty sure I know about sturgeons. I live right here where they are. But yeah, you can do that. All right, take care, Zero. Thanks for coming by, buddy, and pass the word out. Maybe you can get some people to come on and join us at night. I really need to get some people in here to help keep this channel going. I appreciate it. If you want to join as a member, look on my channel there, and you can hit the join and become a member. All kinds of good benefits. Yeah, you even get a big discount on benefits, from 10 to 20% off on any of my artwork. So that's a great benefit all by itself. Bull fishing video, huh? The problem is I can't copy that link right here because I use StreamYard ASD. I have to actually pull up YouTube to be able to copy it. I gotta pull it up and actually go into my channel. I'm not in my channel itself. All right, good night, Nancy. I'll see you a little bit later. Take care. Yeah, I'll take a look at it for sure. I've definitely looked up the sturgeons before because I was certainly curious about them and very concerned about how dangerous they were when I used to have my boat and we used to go up and down the Swanee. So I did look them up. I've had them come up out of the water 20 or 30 feet from me and scare the crap out of me. I mean, I about had to change my underwear. I'll tell you what. They come out of the water and they just slap right down. And it's like a whale. I mean, they're the size of a dang whale. Huge. Yeah, it's been over an hour. So since everybody's going to bed and everything, good night. So y'all have a good night. It was great having 8 people here tonight. I appreciate that. That's for sure. So we'll go ahead and shut it down, and y'all have a great night. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. And take care, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow night. Have a good night. Okay, SD, I'll be watching for him. Have a good night, bud.